By now, you have a topic and a profile of your learner. It's time to work backwards to design the blueprint for your course. What is the end goal of your training? If you choose a tutorial, the end goal is probably defined already. For example, if you've called your lesson How to Publish a Google Doc to the Web, your end goal is stated in the title. By the end of your course, learners should be able to successfully publish a Google Doc to the web. With your end goal defined, think of that learner profile. What do learners already know, and what do they need to know or know how to do in order to accomplish the end goal of your course? In order to define an end goal and the steps needed to achieve it, it's important to think about performance rather than simply learning content. Focus on what learners will do. What do they need to learn in order to perform? You may have some familiarity with learning objectives, but try to shift your mindset to performance objectives. As instructional designers, we do create instruction for knowledge, but that knowledge serves to enable our learners to practice and perform specific skills or tasks. When writing learning objectives, think performance objectives for your course. Consider creating them with 4 parts. The ABCD model provides a helpful framework for writing complete, specific, performance-focused objectives. A. Who is the actor? Who has to take action to accomplish the objective? B. What is the behavior and the action that they need to perform? C. What are the conditions, the context, circumstances, or environment in which this behavior must be performed? And D. To what degree or how well must a learner be able to perform the behavior? An even simpler way to think about this model is to ask who, what, how, and how well. Keep in mind that your answers to these questions must be specific, relating to specific employees, their job roles, and the behavior that these particular people will perform on the job. While the behavior might not be a physical action, it must be a behavior or performance that can be observed. It might be a cognitive skill, like addressing the concerns of an angry customer, or a physical skill, such as safely operating a forklift. In any case, it must be an observable and measurable skill, meaning that people can see and agree that the behavior has been performed to the desired degree. Identify specific and measurable tasks and avoid fuzzy verbs like know or understand. Knowledge and understanding are difficult to observe and measure. Instead of customer service reps know how to quickly resolve customer complaints, define an observable, measurable goal like customer service representatives pick up the phone and resolve customer complaints in 1 to 2 minutes or less. Let's look at the how to use a Trello board example. More specifically, this lesson aims to teach challenge participants to use a Trello board template to track their progress in the challenge. Using the ABCD framework, A. Actors become and IDOL challenge participants. B. Behavior will be able to track challenge task progress using the lists and cards in Trello. C. Conditions given a Trello board template. And D. Degree without errors during the 5-day challenge training. And so how do you know your performance objectives and performance goals are really kind of lining up and meeting good objective standards? A similar approach to writing specific measurable learning objectives is the SMART Goals framework. S stands for specific. What do participants need to do to satisfy the objective? M for measurable. Is the objective measurable? Can the performance be observed? A, achievable. Is the objective achievable, doable for the participants? R for relevant. Is the objective task-based and relevant to skills needed on the job? Is this truly something the learner needs to be able to do? And T for time. Is the objective timely? Do learners need this lesson now? Can it be completed in a timely manner?